Alright, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a little something simple, and that's gonna be animations. And we're gonna start off with actually getting a complex object. In our case, it's gonna be like a human skeleton, and then just adding animations into Unigine and using them with code. So without further ado, let's go to a free website, Mixamo, which gives us a lot of free characters. I just chose Mr. Mannequin Man because Mannequin Man, I don't know. But anyways, so when you choose the character you want, just press download and it will ask you in that and what pose, and we're gonna choose the T pose and press download. Once that's done, what you can do is you can go ahead and click on animations and download a few animations. In my case, I'm gonna download a few, but I'm only gonna use one. So I'm gonna download one of the idle animations. I chose this one, looked pretty simple. So when you press download, it makes sure that it's FBX. It has to be 30 frames per second and without skin, and there's no keyframe reduction. And then press download. Now for moving ones, like this jogging one that I'm going to use for walking, if you have to tick this in place setting, or else it's going to keep moving up and it's just going to be a pain. So click on the in place, press download, and the same settings as before. So in my case, I chose one of the idle animation, the jogging animation, the reverse jog animation, and the run animation. And yeah. Alright, so once you finish downloading them, you should have them all here just like that. So we're just gonna go into our project. I'm just gonna mute this guy, and then I'm just gonna click and drag them all in here. I was gonna click and import it automatically with all its normal settings, and then we have a character right here. So first things first, we're just gonna click and drag him in here and just set him up to be around here. Take him out, remove the node dummy because it's useless for us, and now we have the object mesh skin. Now if you go inside, you'll see that it has a lot of bones. These are where the bones itself are located. So if you wanted to add, let's say in our case, where did it go? If you wanted to add like a gun here, you're gonna choose this hand and inside it make a child and then put the gun object in there, and you have a gun in his hand. So far we don't really need any of these, so I'm just gonna delete them because I don't need them. If you want them, keep them, but for me, no need. Anyways, so how to add animation? Well, it's actually very easy. So let's go into these FBXs. We just double click them, and then we have a .anim folder. That is our main folder that we need. We just click it and drag it into our main data, and now we have a .anim folder. So just do it for all of them. So once you're done with all of them, you'll have all these .anim folders, and then the rest of them are just useless. You can put them somewhere else, or you could delete them. I don't have any use for them, so I'm just gonna delete them. And now I have these 4 animation running, and I have our main character. And to see if it works, just click on your main character, and right here on preview animation, let's just loop it. Press play. We have our T pose, which is inside the main character. You have this one and this one. So if I were to just do it, it changes the T pose. And if I were to go check the jog backwards, does it properly, forwards, idle, and the running. So everything works perfectly fine. Now let's actually set up our little script. Now I took the liberty of actually making a whole script. I'm gonna send it as a U package, and you could just download it straight from my Google Drive. But if you actually want to write it down, then give me a second. Then after, we are going to go into our component folder. Sorry, I had to do something. So this is our main what's it called, component class that we made for our animation. I just used a new filter, I added a new class, and I just did this. If you guys want to write it down, you could write it down, and if you guys just want the U package, I'll send you the U package. But so that's part 1.